Salakia. Jeremiah 30, verse 7. Oh, how terrible! That time will be worse than any like it. It will be a time of trouble for Jacob, but he will be rescued from it. With that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Akakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And greetings and salutations to the Akium, Akwathium, and that speckled bird listening and learning. Shalom. I'm going to read that again. I'm going to get it in the King James, the KJV. Jeremiah 30 and 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Okay? Get my other scripture lined up here. So, bringing up the Jacob's trouble, man. With everything that's getting ready to take place on this earth, December the 13th. Today, I believe, is the 9th or the 10th. I believe it's the 11th. Actually, I believe it's the 11th. Yeah, so come Tuesday, it's Sunday, December the 11th. And Salakia for not letting you brothers know that the brother that usually does camp with me isn't feeling well. Your power Ka. Okay. I'm Malvazar. Um, Coming to you from the city we teach in. The brother's not feeling too well. I just got off of work, 12-hour shift. It's about 7 o'clock in the evening, man, on this, December the 11th, man. So I'm out here and want to read by myself, read for myself. Um, just hope the brother gets better, so we can get back out here. Uh, but talking about Jacob's trouble, man, in December the 13th, to deal with the cash. Uh, I don't think it's going to happen immediately, but they're going to start to phase it out because of that CBDC, man. That central bank digital currency that they're getting ready to push out. Okay. Now, that central bank digital currency is going to go into a whole lot of other things. Universal basic income. Okay. A lot of people are getting ready to lose certain benefits that the government has to offer, like food stamps and Section 8s. You're already seeing people, mainly Jakes, I believe it's down in Florida, being kicked out of their apartments uh, uh, because they have Section 8s. The landlord is most likely going to move people in that can pay regular rents, man. Okay? Because when you start seeing things like that, they get heads up, man. A lot of these landlords get heads up on people losing benefits, man. If they have friends on the inside. So a lot of these jakes, man, are getting ready to start losing a lot of these benefits that they're getting. You understand? Okay. And I was just watching a video, the brother Maccabees House of David, 144, talking about the reparations that they're getting ready to push out. So a lot of these things that they're trying to do, man, is really a setup for Jake, man, to get that digital currency going, you know. But what they don't understand is they're going to give them an offer. They're going to offer them probably $250,000, $300,000, I believe they said it was. You know, the original estimate was like $357,000 or something like that. I read a few weeks back. And I was telling my wife, I said, that's nothing but a setup, man. They're going to offer these people this money, you know. They'll give it to them in installments. They may give it to them in installments. They may give it to them all at once. You know, they'll say if you do it in installments, you got to use this card. But if you take this CHIP, we'll give you the whole thing right now. It's digital currency. So this is a part of Jacob's trouble, man. You know, because these Edomites, man, the so-called white man knows that this fucking economy is getting ready to collapse. And when I say collapse, it's going to go down hard. You know, so Jacob's trouble is going to be hell for these people, man. Yo, these people are getting ready to go through some shit, man. The loss of jobs. You know, Amazon laid off 10,000 people. What, about a week ago? You know, and now they're talking about 20,000 more. And that's not the end, man. You know, Walmart talking about shutting stores down because of the thefts or raising the prices. Shit, they're already raising the prices. You know, I see it at the damn store every time we go to Walmart, man. We get the same shit pretty much. I mean, almost the same exact thing every goddamn week, man. It seems like our goddamn bill is more. You know, so these people are, man, they think that they're going to be in good case because they're going to get this money. But what the Most High is really doing is he's going to set these people's asses up, man. You know, they didn't want to hear the prophets, they didn't want to hear the warning, so the Most High is going to let their asses ride it out, man. You know, brothers is having dreams about the famine of the word. They're having dreams about zombies and being attacked by hungry ass people, basically. And that's going to be a lot of these people out here, man, being cannibals. You know, they may not be zombies per se, but they're gonna be people that are desperate, man, and want to eat. And what are they gonna be looking to eat, man, when there ain't no more food? Other people, you know. Hey, man, Jacob's trouble is gonna be a beast out here, man. You know. Let me grab 1 Peter 4:17. For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey the gospel? Obey not, Salaki, obey not the gospel of Yahweh. Okay? So when it's talking about it's going to begin at the Most High's house, man, that's those people that are teaching wayward doctrines, man. Okay? Teaching the wrong names, you know? Calling people Most High Christ blessed. You know, and it's even going into the Christian church, man, because it says that his people have a zeal for him, you know, but not according to knowledge. So that's a part of his house, man. You know, those people in those churches, man, are Israelites. So that's a beginning at his house. And a lot of those people are going to take that C hit, man. You know, a lot of those people that are in these churches, a lot of the people that are in camps like IUIC, that isn't teaching the RFID C hip, okay? GOCC, that's not teaching the RFID C hip, you know? ISUPK telling shit. They was telling people to go get the damn jab. You see? So a lot of these people that are doing these things are not preparing their people, man. Their blood, their congregation's blood is going to be on their hands, man. Their congregation is going to be so pissed off at them when they find out that they've, been deceived, man, by these people. So a lot of that judgment that's going to go out is going to be in these camps that aren't teaching you a proper doctrine, okay? That are in these churches, you know, still calling on the other white meat, man. You know, the so-called white man with the blonde hair and blue eyes, man. That's been kicking them in their ass, for the last 400 or 500 years. You know, taking their babies and feeding them to alligators, raping their damn women, buck breaking. The same goddamn people that been doing all those things to you, you still in the church calling on his fucking name, man. You know? So yeah, he's gonna start at his house with you people, man. And good fucking riddance. I'm ready to get the hell out of here, man. 12 hours the last fucking 3 days, man. I gotta go to fuck back in tomorrow. I've been at work all goddamn day. I ain't even eat yet. And I had to come out here and push this word, but you people don't even want to fucking hear it. That's why I'm so glad that the Most High is going to take us off the streets soon. You know? I'm so glad he's taking us off the streets soon, man. I'm glad he's going to take us off YouTube. You know? Because you goddamn people, man. We're done. We're done being, worried about what the hell is going to happen to you. Okay? Verse 18. And if the righteous scarcely be saved, Where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? So if the righteous are going to be scarcely saved, and I'm not saying I'm one of the righteous. I'm not saying I'm one of the elect. But what if I am? If I'm scarcely saved, then what are the ungodly? Those that are teaching lies. You know, those that want to continue in America, like my family members. You know, I got family members that still put up Christmas trees, still wrapping Christmas trees with a fucking white man with a beard and a red suit on. You know, I still got we got children that do that shit, man. Me and my wife. You know, grown ass children that know what we're into. Know what's going on the earth because we talk about it, and they say yeah, 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 but they're still following the ways of the fucking so-called white man. You know, So if we scarcely make it out of this place, trying to do a righteous thing, man, a righteous act by coming out here making our bodies a living sacrifice, then how much more of a death are you going to be expecting, man? If you're being wicked as hell, you should expect a lot of death. Okay, because you people are getting ready to fall into the most subtle creature on the earth, the so-called white man, the serpent. Okay, the devil that the Bible speaks of, the so-called white man, that old serpent, the devil, the most subtle creature that was in the garden, man. Okay, and being subtle, what is that, man? That's being very, very crafty, man. You know, being able to tell you that he's trying to do something good for you, man, when he's really trying to stab you to death. You know, you see, that's what you people are getting ready to deal with, man. You know, a base man, a goddamn beast. He's going to show you who he is, man, real soon. We grab Psalm 78. Salaki, it's a new tablet. So, Psalm 78. Oops. And 65. Is that it? I believe that's 78 and 65. Psalm 65. No, Salakia, Psalm 78 and 65. Then the Lord awakened as one out of sleep, and like a mighty man that shouted by reason of wine. And you're talking about the Most High, man. Okay? Like a drunken man, shouted like a drunken man. Okay? Salakia. So I got this new tablet, man. It's acting up. And the Lord awakened as one out of sleep, and like a mighty man that shouted by reason of wine, and he smote his enemies in the hinder parts. He put them to a perpetual reproach. And that's what's getting ready to happen to the so-called white man. Okay? The nation of Edom is getting ready to have a great reproach brought upon them, man. You see? They're going to get reproached for all the wickedness that they have done on this earth, all the hell that they have brought to the children of Israel. You understand? So that's where we're going to. That's where we're headed. You see? What's going on, man? Fucking bug out. Fuck out of here. Isaiah 61. Like it, Isaiah 66 and 4. Isaiah 66 and 4. I also will choose their delusions, okay, These people are going to think that RFID chip is going to get them, keep them their lives, man. Going to keep them be able to pay their rent, be able to pay their car payments. You see, that RFID chip is not going to keep you people alive, man. And the Most High is going to allow you to believe these things, man. That the so-called white man is going to bring out. He's going to allow you to believe that the so-called white man is trying to help you, that he's really trying to give you reparations. You see, that he's really trying to get things back to normal. Okay, nothing is going back to normal, man. You know, the Most High said He's going to choose your delusions, man, and that's what's going to take place. All the wickedness that's going to come onto this earth, and you people are going to believe the same people that are causing it. And will bring their fears upon them, because when I called, and that's what He's doing right now through His prophets, He's calling. He's calling the children of Israel back to this word, man. Okay, and a lot of you aren't going to listen, man. So He's going to choose your fears. You see? All the thing, all of those phobias that people have, you know, he's going to intensify those things, man. He's going to intensify the spiders. He's going to intensify the lions, the tigers, and bears. Okay? He's going to bring all of these things to you people because you didn't want to fucking listen. Like these simple ass motherfuckers that just came out over here, staring over here. They just came out of the church over here, and they staring at me like I'm fucking weird or I'm crazy. Okay? Got a parking lot full of goddamn cars, and all of these people are coming out of the church, and they all gonna look at me like I'm strange, like I'm something strange. Okay? But they going in the same whorehouse that their slave masters set up for them to keep their ass quiet, to keep their ass asleep. You see? That's him choosing their delusions, man. Like some white man's gonna come out the clouds and save them. Or they're gonna go somewhere in the spirit world and be with a bunch of fucking people that have treated them like shit. You know, if I'm just a good old little boy or girl, I'm gonna go to heaven and I'm gonna stay there forever. No, that's not what the scriptures say, man. Okay, so this is the Most High choosing a lot of these people's delusions, man, and believing that they're gonna float away somewhere if they just be good and go praise Jesus. Okay, because there's a bunch of look like Dominicans actually. You know, when I spake, they did not hear, but they did evil before mine eyes, and chose that which I delight not. Okay, you're still celebrating Thanksgiving, Christmas. You know, you're continuing to do evil, man. And the Most High's prophets are out here telling you that all hell is getting ready to break loose. The economy is getting ready to collapse. Food prices are going to be so goddamn high, you're not going to be able to pay for a loaf of bread and a bag of potatoes with a whole paycheck. Okay? You see? What is that scripture? It's going to take you a day's wages, man, just to buy goddamn bread. You understand? So the average person, what, makes $200 a day? $150 to $200 a day? So it's going to take you $200 just to buy a loaf of bread, man. You know? So we're telling you these things. We're telling you the economy is going to collapse. We're telling you that they're getting ready to create a digital currency. Okay? We're telling you that the CBDC is getting ready to be instituted. Central bank digital currency. Universal basic income. We're telling you all of these things are going to happen, but you're still doing evil in the eyes of the Lord, man. A lot of these people that call themselves Christians are going to put Christmas trees up in their fucking house. Okay? They're going to cut the tree down. They're going to stand it up and they're going to deck it with silver and gold, man. And that's in the book of Jeremiah. You know? But they're going to do it any fucking way. You know? And this guy's going to start his loud ass Mustang up. And then he's going to sit there and rev it. You know? That's our people, though, man. You know, maybe he won't be an asshole. Who knows? You know? See, and he said, when I speak, man, and like he said, he through his prophets. Who did he speak through? Through his prophets. Okay? We're out here prophesying the downfall of America, and our people are still, they're still fucking sleeping. They're still committing wickedness, man. They're still smoking joints, weed, blunts, bowls, okay? They're still doing all kind of abominable things, man. You know? Being like goddamn animals, man. When they're royal people, you know? And the Most High is speaking through his man, and they're slapping the hand down, you know, and shrugging the shoulder, and scoffing and mocking, man. And what's the scripture say? If they're mocking you, then they're mocking the person that sent you. So you're really mocking the Most High, man. You're not mocking us. You're mocking Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So what's going to happen to you, man? He's going to kill your ass. You see? And you're going to get that reproach that Esau's getting ready to get. Death, man, here in America. A lot of you fucking people are getting ready to die, man. Okay? Grab Revelations 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil has come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. So that's what's taking place right now. Esau he's ramping up things. He's speeding up things because he knows he has a short time. The brother just brought up another Rothschild just died. Okay? You see? So now that these older men, the Rothschilds, DuPonts, Bilderbergers, Gettys, man, they're dying. They know if they don't get this thing accomplished, that when they're reborn, they're going to be reborn in slavery. Okay? You got to understand, they know about reincarnation. You see? So they know that's why they keep that money in their families. They keep that money in their families. They only marry within those families. You know? I don't know for sure how many of their families there are. Some say 13. But they marry inside of those rich ass families, man. You know, the Oppenheimers, DuPonts, Bilderbergers, the Gettys. Okay, they marry within those families because they know that they're reincarnated through their children. So when they come back, they have that generational wealth, man. You see, and that generational wealth is what they use to continue to rule this earth. You know, so they know that they have a short time now, and that short time means what? That they have to fulfill their enterprise. If they don't fulfill their enterprise, then what's going to happen? Like I said, they're going to come back in slavery. That's what's going to happen. You see? You know? So the devil has come down having great wrath, knowing he has a short time, because he does. You know? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is getting ready to move, man, on these people. You know, a lot of these people are getting ready to get put to death out here, man. Like I said, they're coming out of these churches, out of these whorehouses. You know, they got a zeal for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, but they don't have it according to knowledge, man. But they don't want to listen to the men of the Lord. All they want to do is have that feel good. You know, they want to feel good. They don't want to do righteousness, man. In the eyes of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. They want to continue to do wickedness, man. They want to put Christmas trees up. They want to put eggs in baskets. You see? You know? The men of the Lord are right here talking. Nobody wants to come over and ask no questions. You see? But the Most High is going to answer their questions real soon. All right? Grab the book of Daniel. Daniel's 12 and 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up. This is during the time of Jacob's trouble. Okay? When all hell is breaking loose, the economy has collapsed. You see, the devil coming down having great wrath. What is he going to do? He's going to come after the elect men. He's going to come after the. This is going to be the tribulation of the elect, man. Okay, not the tribulation of the well-to-do. You know what I mean? They don't need saved. You know, Esau, the so-called white man, doesn't need saved. The so-called blacks and Latinos need saved. But like I said, the Most High has chosen a lot of their delusions, man. You see? So what are those delusions? Those delusions to continue in this world, man. To try to continue living in this world. What's up, brother? You see? So that's what's going to take place. You see? Now the pastor just waved at me. You see? The great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation. Even to that same time, and at that time, thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. Thank you, bro. Yep. I'm going to read that again. I'm
sorry to interrupt.
Oh, no, that's all right, bro. Daniel's 12 and 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time, and at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. And everyone that should be found written in the book. And who are those people, man? It's talking about the 1/3. Okay, Zechariah 13th chapter, verse 8 and 9. You see? It said 2 parts shall be left therein. Okay, but the third shall be brought out of it. All right. And that time that Jacob's trouble, that time of trouble that's being talked about, those people that are written in the book are going to be protected by who? Okay, the angel Michael. He said he's going to stand up for the people, man, for Yahweh's people. You see? You know, so that's what's going to take place, man. All right. Isaiah 3 and 1. Isaiah 3, verse 1. Oh, shit. Slovakia, y'all. All right. Freaking hands are freezing. Sorry, I got it. Isaiah 3 and 1. For behold, the Lord, Yahweh of hosts, doth take away from Jerusalem and from Judah the stay and the staff, the whole stay of bread and the whole stay of water. Now, I was talking about that earlier when I was saying that a lot of the prices of food and things of that sort are going to start to go up drastically. Okay, so we're going to be paying a lot more for food here in the very near future. All right, you got a lot of people getting laid off of these jobs. 20,000 more Amazon employees are getting ready to get laid off. They already laid 10,000 off. Walmart's talking about raising up prices, like I said earlier, you know, because of theft, because people are becoming desperate, man. You see? People are becoming very desperate, man. So what are they going to resort to? They're going to resort to crime. You know? They're all going to resort to crime, man. Just simple as that. Got to go to my other Bible here. Because I'm going to get into Second Esdras, man, because the book of Second Esdras, what's going to happen is, wow, I'm ready. Oh my gosh, Second Esdras, the 16th chapter, just popped right up on here. That's beautiful. Okay. And I'm going to start up at the top because this is what's getting ready to start taking place on the earth, man. Okay. Second Esdras 15 and Second Esdras 16, you know. So I'm going to start reading I'm going to start reading at the top, man. Second Esdras 16 and verse 1. Woe be unto thee, Babylon, and Asia, and we're talking about the daughter of Babylon, okay, the virgin daughter of Babylon, which is America, okay. It says woe, and woe means destruction. So woe or destruction to you, America, okay. And woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria, because this place is in Revelations. It calls it uh, uh, spiritual Sodom and Egypt, man. It's also known as the daughter of Babylon and Assyria. You see? So we're talking about woe or destruction to America. Verse 2, gird up yourselves with cloth of sack and hair, and bewail your children, and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. You see? So a lot of the things that I talked about with Jacob's trouble, man, and the destruction that is getting ready to take place on the earth, man, is going to be great. You see? The destruction on this earth is going to be great, man. You know, the loss of life, loved ones, man, and people is going to be great on this earth. You see? But a lot of our people don't really see it. You know? They want to go along to get along, man. And this ain't the time for that. You know? There's no more going along to get along, man, because these people don't want you to go along anymore. They don't want to get along with you anymore. What they really want to do is put your ass in the dust. Yeah, go ahead and creep your ass around over there if you want to. Yeah. Verse 3, a sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? Because what's going to happen here in America when all hell starts breaking loose? You know, Russia's going to invade, China's going to invade. You know, America's going to be invaded by the Russians and the Chinese, man. It says it in the Holy Scriptures. You see? So a lot of these people, man, that are continuing to go along with this place are going to get put to death. You know? That's what's getting ready to happen in America. A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Plagues are sent upon unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? May any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood? No. If there's a hungry ass lion in the woods, man, you ain't gonna chase him away. He's gonna lay under that tree that you climb up in and wait for your ass to come down out of it. Okay? And then he's gonna eat you. You know? And that's what's getting ready to happen here in America, man. A lot of death and destruction. And I got a fucking creep over here creeping around behind me and stuff. I ain't worried about his ass. I got damn angels all around me, so I ain't worried about his ass. Yeah. Yeah. May any man drive a hungry lion in the wood, or may anyone quench the fire in stubble when it has begun to burn. So if you got a big ass a bonfire, can you put it out? Can you stomp it out? No, you can't. You know, it's going to continue to burn. All right. May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer. And that's talking about those nuclear missiles, man. When those nuclear missiles get sent over here from China, Russia, okay, and all these other nations, when all these places shoot them nuclear missiles over here, ain't nobody gonna be able to stop them from coming over here. All right? They don't have a big enough iron dome to stop those damn missiles that are coming, man. They're not gonna go any other direction. You see? Yup. You know what's going on with this young man over here, but he's ready to get his feelings hurt. Verse 10, he shall cast lightnings, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? The Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence? Because that's what's getting ready to take place, man. The Most High is getting ready to show himself to these people in the way of allowing all hell to break loose, man. Allowing this economy to fall apart. You see? That's what he's getting ready to do, man. You people don't want to hear the prophets. He's going to start speaking his goddamn self. You see? That's what's getting ready to happen. All right? Verse 12. The earth quaketh, and the foundations thereof. The sea arises up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled. and the fishes thereof also, before the Lord and before the glory of his power. Behold, the plagues are sent, and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. And that's what's going to happen, man. These plagues are getting ready to start. These people are getting ready to start dying from all kind of weird ass fucking diseases. Okay, they're talking about Ebola is getting crazy over in Africa. Okay, oh no, Salaki, I thought my phone was ringing. You know, they're talking about the tridemic, three different illnesses are taking place. People are getting hospitalized. So these plagues ain't gonna, they're not gonna return. Shit, the nation of Edom, the so-called white man, got some shit that he's gonna unleash out here soon anyway. You know, cause he gotta scare these goddamn people, man. Bill Gates said it. You know, what Bill Gates said? He said, yeah, the next one's gonna get their attention. Okay, so that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get your attention. They're trying to scare the shit out of you so that you can adhere to the things that they're gonna bring forth, man. Okay, that's what they're getting ready to do. All right. Verse 15. The fire is kindled, okay, and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth. Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backward, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon earth shall not return again. So all these plagues that are getting ready to be sent out on this earth, man, they're not going to return. The Most High is not going to take away this shit, man. He's not going to take this punishment away from these people. Okay? It's just not going to happen. It's just going to get worse and worse and worse. Okay? Until his work is done, it's just going to get worse. That's it. Woe is me. Woe is me. Who will deliver me in those days? This is Esdras talking, man. Okay? So he has to be among the brothers right now. Okay? He has to be among the brothers because he's saying destruction to me, man. He sees the Most High showing him a vision. You know, this is a reincarnation scripture. He sees what's going to happen when he's back on the earth, man. When these things start to take place, and he's like, man, I'm going to die. You know, he's just thinking he's going to die, man. You know, so that's what he's thinking. Okay, verse 18: the beginning of sorrows and great mourning, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? So that's what these people, man, they know what's getting ready to take place. You know, the elites know what's getting ready to take place. They're going to try to run and hide. Okay, when these wars, these real wars start. Okay, you got proxy wars happening right now. This ain't the shit that's going on in the Ukraine. That ain't shit. You know, that's a bunch of bullshit over there, man. You see? You know, the Ukraine war is just a bunch of bullshit, man. You know? Not here, y'all. This little, I don't know what this dude's up to over here. I'm trying to keep an eye on his ass, too. You know? Gotta be careful out here, man. You know? The city I live in ain't that big, but it's shit, people been getting murdered up here, too, just like anywhere else. So, but I ain't worried about that. You know? Uh, verse 19: behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. So all the shit that you people are doing are going to be for the death and destruction that's coming to this place are going to be for amendment, man, for payment. You know, for all the evil that you've done, man. You know, I read earlier, didn't it say that he sent his messengers out to speak to you, to talk to you, but what did you do? You didn't listen. You know. So now what does he got to do, man? He's got to send that judgment out. You know, and a lot of people are going to see that judgment, man. They're going to see it in a way of death by pain. You know, that's the scripture. But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. Okay? So even though all of these things are going to start taking place, these people still aren't going to turn from their wickedness. They see all the earthquakes, they see all the volcanoes going off, they see all the layoffs going off and going down. There's mad layoffs going down right now. A lot of people losing jobs. Food prices going up. People getting murdered all day, every day, everywhere in the United States, in America, man. People just getting murdered for dumb shit. People, women murdering their children. You know, you got men on the street teaching that these things are going to get worse. But what do we have? You know what I'm saying? We got people still doing wicked ass things, man. You know, still celebrating wicked ass holidays instead of trying to put their money away. You see? You know, you got fucking weirdos out here doing dumb shit. You know, sickening, man. This place is sickening. Yeah, these people deserve to fucking die. You know. You know, it says, but for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, man. Even though they see all the hell breaking loose on the earth, they still want to do wickedness. They don't want to do righteousness, man. They don't want to listen to instruction. So, what's going to happen? Judgment. Judgment through what? Through death. For many of them that dwell on the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. Okay? Because, like I said, man, it's going to be a lot of people hungry as hell out here. Okay? Well, I believe the brother said that he had a dream that they were in Florida and were being chased by zombies. Shit, they weren't really zombies. They were just people that were cannibals, man. You know? These were cannibals chasing people down and eat them. Because there's going to be a lot of cannibalism going on this earth, man. You know? A lot of cannibalism. A lot of these young ass kids out here, they're going to get cannibalized, man. They're going to be eaten by other people. You know? Because they don't want to get right. Shit, even these old people, old, young, it don't fucking matter. You know? Young buck, it's too cold to just be standing the fuck around. You up to something. Keep an eye on his ass. Verse 23. And the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them, for the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down. There shall be no man left to till the earth and to sow it. I mean, there's no, these spots. Shit, over in Germany right now, they're telling farmers not to farm. The end of farming. Okay? They got climate lockdowns over in the UK coming, man. Okay? And like I said, man, when all hell starts breaking loose, what do you think's going to happen to a lot of these structures, man? A lot of these structures and buildings, they're going to get burned the fuck up. They're going to burn them down, broken in and burnt up. Okay? You're going to have people trying to stay warm, and what are they going to do? They're going to start fires, man. You know? That's what's getting ready to take place on this earth, man. You know, it's getting ready to get bad. It's getting ready to get fucking nasty out here, people. 25. The trees shall give fruit, and who shall gather them? Because you're going to have orchards that have trees that are going to grow because they're there naturally. That's going to happen naturally. You know, but who's going to pick the fruit? There ain't going to be nobody out here picking fruit, man. You know, if you have some survivors that are moving from place to place, they may pick a few apples and take with them. You know, that's about it. You know what I mean? 26. The grapes shall ripen, and who shall tread them? For all places shall be desolate of men. So you're going to see a lot of people out here get put to death. You see? All these places are going to be desolate of men. So there's not going to be anybody picking fruit or tilling the ground or sowing a damn field. You see? There ain't going to be none of that. Because like I said, mass death is coming to this place. You see? That boy playing too much. It's a lot here, y'all. Fucking young Edomite dude down in the hood and shit. Fuck he doing over here? Yeah, same one that been creeping around looking in windows and shit. Hmm. Yeah, I don't trust them motherfuckers, man. Said a young white dude like hanging out in the hood and it's dark. He up to something. Salakia, y'all. uh, Let me get this. Verse 27. For the city, for of a city there shall be 10 left, and 2 of the field, which shall hide themselves in the thick groves and in the clefts of the rocks, as in an orchard of olives. Upon every tree there are left 3 or 4 olives. So you're talking about there's going to be a lot of death, man, in this place, man. Okay. Okay. So what are we doing, man? We out here trying to tell our people what is getting ready to take place on this earth, man. But they don't believe it. You know, they don't believe the report of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. They don't believe the holy scriptures. You see, Second Ezra 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord. So what are we doing? We're prophesying and telling you the downfall of America is getting ready to take place, telling you there's going to be famines, telling you there's going to be plagues, telling you there's only going to be a few people left in the city, man, because of all the hell that's taking place here. You see? You know? But these people don't want to believe that, man. And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true, and fear not the imagination against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. So we don't worry about what these people are going to say, man. We don't worry. I just had a bunch of people come out of a church. A couple of them looked at me like I was crazy. The pastor came over, gave me a little pat on the back. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? I really don't like people fucking touching me, but I ain't going to get all indignant, and ignorant. That's just not our character. We shouldn't carry ourselves like that. You know, even though we know he's going off and he's not teaching his people properly. You know what I'm saying? We still got to show him respect, man. You know, that's still our people, man. That's he's still an Israelite. You know, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness, because a lot of our people, man, don't have faith in Yahweh Shema Shai. They're going to take that RFIDC hit, okay, when they offer those reparations. You see, I had a sister when they were had to take the damn jab to keep the job. Well, before they even had to take it, before it became like a mandatory thing, I had a sister that took $500 to go get it. You know, so I know what she's going to do when they offer $250,000 in reparations. When they say they're going to put it on that seat here, that's not faith, okay? And those that try to save their lives shall lose it, man. And those that lose their lives shall save it. Because when we start giving up the cars and the jobs and apartments, and we're sleeping under a bridge, You know what I'm saying? Those people are trying to save their lives, man. That have given up all these things, these carnal fucking things, you know, this vanity, these vain things, man. You know? So for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. The modern day sword is the gun. A lot of these people gonna get shot down in the streets, man. Trying to rob other people, trying to steal. Shit, they got armed guards at gas stations up in Philadelphia. You know, you know. So what are they allowed to do when somebody comes in the store and tries to rob it and steal it? They're allowed to shoot them the fuck down. So a lot of our people gonna die from by the sword, man. Walmart's talking about closing down because of theft. They got wired chicken wire in front of fucking meat. You know, they got alarms around wrapped over meat. So what does that mean? You know what I'm saying? That means that people are desperate. They're stealing. So that goes into the famine, man. A lot of these people are going to die from famine. Salakia, if I'm shaking, or if I sound like I'm shaking, I'm cold as shit. A little tired, fucking back is hurting. But I'm going to push this out. Verse 6. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore saith Yahweh, I will hold my tongue no more, as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. And that's what I was just saying, man. You know? The soul, let me get that again, man. It said, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me. Okay? And the souls of the just, man. Okay? They complain. The souls that are in heaven under the altar, complaining. Okay? The brothers that are down here, the righteous brothers that are down here, man. You know? Fucking knees hurting, back hurting, cold as fuck. My hand, I can't feel my goddamn hands. You see? I got fucking snot coming out my damn nose. You know? Just worked 12 hours. Didn't I went home, took a shower, didn't eat a fucking thing. Gave my wife a kiss and said, I'll be back. You know? We complain all the fucking time, man. We want to get out of here. We don't want to continue trying to teach these fucking people, man, that don't want to listen. You know? We're sick of it. And therefore saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them. So that's what the Most High is getting ready to do. He's going to take us off the streets, off the internet. You understand? And he's going to start killing you goddamn people that don't want to listen in large numbers, man. By the sword, by famine. Okay? That's what's coming, man. And therefore saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Okay? So that's salvation, man. There's salvation coming for people, the people that are believing, man, that are teaching, the prophets, okay? You know, the bishops, okay? And just the teachers, man. This is who the Most High is coming for. You see? Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. And like I said earlier in the book of Revelations, this place is called spiritual Sodom and Egypt. Okay? So when we're talking about spiritual Sodom and Egypt, we're talking about the daughter of Babylon. Okay? We're talking about Assyria. And that's talking about or referring to America in the modern times. Okay? Spiritual Sodom and Egypt would be talking about America. So that's in the book of Revelations. You see? But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before. and I will destroy all the land thereof. So when it's talking about smiting Egypt like before, America is spiritual Sodom and Egypt. So it's going to smite this place exactly like it did, man, with the plagues, okay, and with great destruction, man. This place is going to be destroyed, man, in 1 hour, okay. It's going to be destroyed in 1 hour, man. All right. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation shall be smitten with plague, and the punishment that God shall bring upon it. They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seeds shall fail through the blasting in hell, and with fearful consolation. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another people. And that's talking about the race riots. When the race riots begin, man, okay? When you're talking about people fighting to get food, okay? People fighting to steal food from other people, okay? This is what's going to happen, man. You see? All right? One people shall stand up to fight another. So the one people standing up to fight another is talking about uh, 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 not only just race riots, man, but you're talking about economic food, okay, class, the people that are well-to-do, that live out in the white neighborhoods, let's put it that way. Let's just put it out front, because that's what it is, because a lot of those so-called white people are well-to-do, okay? They out there stocking up food and water, and these so-called, these Negroes know that. They hear about the preppers and all that other stuff. They know them white people got money, but they got guns too. So when you go out there to try to steal their food, what you think they're going to do? They're going to protect themselves, man. Yeah, you're gonna have some Negroes and Spigros with some guns going out there to try to take other people's food. There's gonna be a lot of killing done though, man. Okay? Salakia for the shaky voice is fucking freezing. It's all good though. Whew. For there shall be sedition among men, and we saw that in DC a couple years ago. Okay? Them white people going up into the Capitol. They're not gonna regard their kings or princes, man. They ain't gonna give a damn what the mayor said. Stay at home. We'll get you some food to your houses. We're gonna bring food to you. These people ain't trying to hear that shit. You know. You see in the movies when they bring the truck around with the water and the bags of rice and beans and shit. They tear the shit to pieces, man, trying to get it. You know. And you women, you shit. When I what was that Venezuela, they was pushing them pretty ass women out the way like shit. I'm getting this shit. They was pushing them pretty ass women were getting kicked in the ass, man, and moved out the way, man. So them men were trying to get that food. They're not gonna regard you, you pretty women. They ain't gonna give a shit about you. That's gonna happen here in America too. All you fine ass chicks. When you don't got that weave and them nails done or that makeup on, these Negroes ain't gonna give a shit about you. You know. You better start trying to look cute natural, cause these Negroes ain't trying to hear it, man. When they start getting hungry, they're gonna look at you like you a damn steak. Okay? For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into the city and not be able. That's martial law, man. Because martial law is going to take place. It's going to be big here real soon. Okay? I just seen a video, white chick, believe it was in Texas. It was down in Texas, man. A big ass, they all kind of white containers, man. Look like little buildings, little holding cells, basically. Yo, they setting this thing up, man. They setting this thing up. Okay, they're gonna lock these cities down, and if you don't have protection from Yahweh Bashim Shai, you're gonna be stuck like Chuck out here, man. You're gonna be stuck like Chuck out here, man. Okay. Whew. Oh, got a couple more. Whew. That martial law, man, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Verse 18, for because of their pride the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid, because there's gonna be people gonna be getting their doors kicked in. You're gonna have grown ass men out here scared, man. Yeah, am I gonna be scared? But I think the Most High, for the most part, he's gonna put his we already got a spirit in us like a damn lion. Cause we go out on the street corner every Saturday and cuss these goddamn people out. White, black, Puerto Rican. We don't give a fuck who you are. You know? If you come out your mouth wrong, we're gonna get right in your goddamn ear. Okay? So the Most High put a spirit on us like that. In these times, I can't even imagine what kind of spirit he's gonna put up on us when all hell started breaking loose out here, man. I can't imagine. You know? You know? Like one brother said he had a dream about the zombies. He said, man, he felt like a beast, man, like he wasn't scared of shit, you know, and he had to put people to death, you know. He wasn't worried about that, you know. Or them toes. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. Whew, Lord, man. Salaki, where was I at? Uh, oh, 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods, and because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. Okay? So your next door neighbors are gonna be trying to kick your door in, man. Okay? Your neighbors, shit, your family members, man. You know? If they know that you've been putting a few things away, let me put it just like that. Okay. That goes for the preppers. That goes for, just shit, anybody. You know? If your family members know you got a couple cans of beans and shit that you've been putting away, when they get hungry, they're gonna remember all those stories, man, that they were told about stuff that people put away. And you can bet your ass that they coming. They're gonna knock first, and if you don't let them in, they're gonna come back with some friends, and they're gonna kick your door down and take all your shit, and they're probably gonna kill you, family or not. You can see that. You can see that right now. You know, these women out here killing their babies. You know, the one lady, I think it was in Chicago, some goddamn where killed her boyfriend because of the last piece of damn chicken or some shit. You know, so just imagine tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people desperate enough to kill somebody for food. It's going to happen. Okay, the scripture says it's going to happen. Okay, the scripture says it's going to happen. It says it. A man shall have no pity. Second Ezra 15 and 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their house with the sword and spoil their goods, because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. Because all hell is going to be breaking loose, man. They're not going to have pity on their. They're not going to have pity on even on their family members, man. Let alone their neighbor. You know. Verse 20. Behold, saith Yahweh, I will call together all the kings of the earth to reverence me, which are from the rising of the sun, from the south to the east, and Lebanus, to turn themselves one against another. That's that world war, and repay the things that they have done to them. So all of the things that these nations have done to the children of Israel, those savages, those dogs that licked the wound, the dogs that licked the wound of Lazarus, okay? And you Edomites manly, man, the Most High is gonna he's gonna call you together in the valley of Jehoshaphat and destroy you, okay? That's what's coming, man. All right, like as they do yet this day unto my chosen, the children of Israel, okay? Like they do unto this day unto my chosen, so will I do also and recompense in their bosom, saith the Lord God. My right hand shall not spare the sinners, and my sword shall not cease over them that shed innocent blood upon the earth. The fire is gone forth from his wrath and has consumed the foundation of the earth, and the sinners like the straw that is kindled. Woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments, saith Yahweh. I will not spare them. Go your way, ye children, from the power, defile not my sanctuary. For the Lord knoweth all them that sin against him, and therefore delivereth he them unto destruction. Because he knows all of you people out here that ain't doing the will of his will, okay? He knows that you're not doing it. He knows that you're scoffing. He knows that you're sinning, okay? He knows that you're putting Christmas trees up in your house, okay? He knows that you're doing all these things, man. And what is he going to do? He's going to destroy you, all right? And I think I made the point. The Most High is getting ready to kill a lot of these people. So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Akabadash. Again, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And Shalom to the Akiyam, Akwatiyam, and their speckled bird listening and learning. Shalom.